Morning, friends. Today, yet I'm back on specially request of lot many peoples basically for a specific planet and their impacts in various houses. This planet seems to be very important planet in modern times. Basically, it was always a more important planet in zodiac belt. You might have seen the thumbnail. Basically, today going to talk on Venus. Basically, and Venus seems to be very tricky planet in the zodiac belt. People consider Venus as a very soft, sober, artistic planet, but that is not the case. You need to understand the various, basically, portfolio, basically, or identity Venus carries. Okay, Venus, we need to understand Venus first. What exactly Venus is? Can we call Venus as a queen of planet? No, queen is moon, but equivalent to queen, which can even give big challenges to the queen. Basically, queen is known for lot many things, but the physical beauty, the wealth, luxuries, the art, the fashion, design, or the beauty of the body, the beauty of character, beauty of dressing sense. I think that all things are basically connected with the Venus. Okay. So in the natural zodiac build, basically Venus is controlling a fixed sign which is called Taurus. The family we are born in, okay, the kind of upbringing we get in, okay, we are born in a particular family based on a specific karmic reason. So Venus is the planet, we call it Mother Earth. Why? Because Moon, the significant of Mother, gets exalted in a fixed sign, Taurus, which sign represents Mother Earth. It's a very stable sign, very practical sign. Okay. And everything is made up of mud and plants and all the natural things, beauty or good and bad things. Basically, we see a family, we see oceans, okay. We see water element, we see luxury, jewelry, food, even medicines, all the things which are basically necessity in our day-to-day routine life also comes under the sign of Taurus: food, medicine, jewelry, beauty products. Venus is also the, you can say, fame in your life, luxuries in your life. Venus represents the sperm quality in a man's chart, ability to become father. Okay, sexual life in that area is also controlled by Venus. Your bedroom life is also seen by Venus with your spouse or with your partner. Venus is also the spouse in general. Okay, but when you see a male chart, it gives you the background of a spouse, what kind of spouse or what kind of female you are going to encounter in your life, what will be the kind of a treatment reaction you will go through the universe in this material world from the opposite side. Okay, you can take Venus as an opposition, a planet. Okay, there will be lot many members in your family. It's a institution. Second house, Taurus sign is a fixed sign, means institution. Where there will be no monopoly of you. You cannot dictate, dominate. If you do so, it's a Marka house also. So Venus is the universal Marka planet also. Sometimes the reason it's a planet of desires, attachment. Second house speaks about attachment due to multiple reasons. Seventh house is also attachment, but we are like a tourist on the planet Earth for the various desires, various karmas, various reasons we keep on taking the body. And that body is made up of Mars and Venus. Mars is the structure, Venus is the complexion and lot many things. Okay. So here I have given you some basic ideas about that to see in a female chart. Yes, in a female chart, it is also the significator of body also. Why? Their beauty is basically governed by Venus. Males are not as beautiful as women. Yeah, females are basically blessed with. So when you take a birth in a female form, somewhere Venus has a very upper edge and controlling your destiny. Female has a lot of advantage which men do not have. Nowadays, people may be watching that females are dominating everywhere in the world. They are the second half of life, basically. I would like to say, but nobody should take it in other way. Second half does not mean today I am male, I can take bomb in the form of female. But female can be blessed. A female can be in a bad condition also. So a lot of things. So Venus plays a very trapped kind of situation in your life, for which we keep on taking birth again and again. The material reason basically. So Venus is that. So the friends who are watching my video from many time, those who are watching my video for the first time, I humbly request you to please subscribe my channel, put a like button so this video can reach to the maximum number of people. And today, because this video was requested by lot many viewers, so I request you to hold on patience till the last minute of this video. This will be a long video because nowadays Venus is very important in the modern times. Venus is also connected with Lakshmi, wealth. Who does not want wealth in the life? Who does not want prosperity, stability, affluence in the life? So goddesses Lakshmi has its control, but Lakshmi ji is wife of Vishnu. So she somewhere has to follow the orders of planet Sun is equal to Vishnu. Okay. So somewhere basically you need to understand that Lakshmi ji can give you the best thing in your life. Okay. Respect all females in all conditions. That is the first request I would like to ask for all the viewers. Being a female also, you should try to respect all females no matter what. Because look, to make Venus your enemy in the material world of today, you cannot sustain in the material world because Venus is Maya. The biggest thing is Maya, the illusion. Rahu gets exalted here, Moon gets exalted here. Saturn is comfortable in the sign of Venus. Okay. So somewhere you have to know the Kali Yuga, the worst Yuga would like to say that has been controlled by Venus, Saturn, Rahu, Mercury. These four planets are basically controlling this Kali Yuga right now, where they will have a bigger say than the people who follow the Dharma. Okay, Venus is also the Shukracharya. He is the Guru, he is the Tirtha of all the Rakshasas. Okay, so he has the ability to make a dead person alive. So there are a lot of Abrahamic faiths also which are derived or controlled by the Venus, the Western world. Venus basically controls mostly the west direction, although the west direction is morely controlled by the Saturn, but Saturn is a companion, a shishya of a Venus. And Venus basically gets exalted in the Pisces sign. So you should see the natural zodiac belt. The chart is derived in a reverse triangle, a reverse opposite triangle which Venus controls. Which family you will take birth. Somewhere Venus has a big stake that based on your material karma, you will get a material body, kind of a beauty, kind of a food habit, kind of a family, kind of a family equations, kind of a wealth you will be able to generate in your life. The person opposite to you, the spouse, whether you are a male, whether you are a female, that area is also controlled by the Venus, Libra sign. If you are a, let's say, politician, an actor, you know how the skills of Venus. But how much big actor you will become in your life, how much celebrity you will become. Like I am currently doing the act of Venus, but Venus has also importance in the seventh house. It is the public which gives you the love, affection, or rejects you, both things. Okay, so Venus plays a very crucial role, that Venus is the other people, the treatment we might have given to the others. And based on that, we are born in a particular family. Based on that, we have a restriction in our wealth acquisition or comfort, luxury in our life. Okay, if Jupiter is the punya of your multiple lifetimes on the genetic level, within that punya, how much amount of luxury, comfort we are likely to get based on Vishnu, Venus basically gives you according to that. So friends, today, all of you, please subscribe the channel, put a like so this video can reach the maximum people. This video will be a little bit longer, so you have to show the patience. Anybody having any questions, any doubt, you can drop down in the comment section. Anybody willing to take professional consultation or want to study astrology online on the Zoom on the one-to-one basis professionally, can also message me on my WhatsApp number, which I'll be dropping on the description center. So I have given you a basic idea about the Venus basically deals about. Okay. So now let's speak about the Venus placement in a different houses. But this is again, let me making my point very clear in the not a prediction. This is not a conclusion. This is not the verdict. Some people write down the comment that you have given the wrong prediction. I have not seen anybody's chart here. Okay. Let's say Venus is the first house, can be in 30 different degree zones. Okay, 30 degree, 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree, 4 degree. Every degree Venus can behave in a different way. There are so many micro things, so many micro things. I've made lot many videos about, I think, Venus in retrograde, Venus in Marna Karka house. Today I'll be mentioning that also. But please don't take this as an ultimate prediction. Okay, you're a viewer, I respect. You may be a newcomer, but don't take this video as an ultimate conclusion or a final verdict. No. With this one video, I'll give you the basic idea about how Venus basically behaves in a particular house. Venus can be retrograde in that house. Venus can be combust in that house. Okay. Venus may be the Atma Karka in that house. Venus can be the Amatya Karka in that house. Different things will change the course of my prediction. Okay. So somewhere you need to know that in the any house I'm talking about, Venus is likely to behave that, irrespective of any sign. You need to know that if that sign is compatible to the Venus or not. Is that house compatible to that? So look at the Marda Karka video made by myself on the Venus. You will get a lot of idea. Here also I'll mention that. Okay. So let's come back to the topic right now. Okay. So the very first thing, the Venus sitting in the first house, it is the natural second lord, seventh lord gets exalted in the 12th house. It is the main significator of fourth house, luxuries. Fourth house has four significator: moon, mind, mother, happiness, emotional or mental happiness. But Venus is material luxury, car, bungalows, iPhones, jewelries, to become a public figure, a celebrity, beautiful, like all the female fraternity dress up very well. Okay, aristocratic lifestyle, all the luxuries beyond the limit richness is basically Venus. All the okay, based on your past life good karma. So fourth house plays a very significant role with the Venus. Venus is very comfortable in the fourth house. It is your house, your life, private zone. Okay. Seventh house is your marriage, your spouse, the people you are communicating opposite to your world. Especially in a man's chart, which kind of female you are likely going to meet in your life. Will that lady become your life partner? Will become your colleague? Will become your friend? Will become your enemy? So a lot of features can come up. Okay, based on that Venus placement, you can understand that. And finally, Venus gets exalted in the 12th house of Pisces sign, abundance. But that house demands sacrifice, devotion. That is the feet of Vishnu, Lord Vishnu. So exalted Venus, again, that's a private house, invisible house. You cannot speak, you cannot put up lot many things into the public life. Okay, so wealth, women are subject to protection. With this disclaimer, I start my video now. Now, let's say anybody has a Venus in first house. Based on a different houses, different signs, Venus whenever becomes placed in the first house, it can give you beautiful personality, very neutral behavior, nature. This person likes to be well dressed, well maintained, might have artistic talent, singing, drawing, designing, various kind of arts, maybe expert in medicines also, maybe expert in astrology also. Even Venus is a very intellectual planet. Don't only look at as a beautiful planet. No, it's a very intelligent. It's a Rakshas guru. It has a 10 times more knowledge than Jupiter. These people might have that magnetic charm, the beauty. Not necessarily the fair skin look is the only symbol of beauty. No, definitely Venus has a various definition for beauty. It can give you a beautiful voice. It can give you beautiful eyes. It can give you a beautiful, attractive personality. You dressing sense will be so attracting that people will be naturally attracted to you. You will be a person who might be doing business in chemicals. You may be doing in garments, ready-made garment. Okay, business does not deal in, I think, fabrics and something, but business is the karka of ready-made garments, fashion, ornaments, models, actors, singers. Okay, social media influencers. In the social media, Venus in the first house attracts the audience very well, very quick and very fast. So I would like to say these are all the good things I have told about the Venus. Wealth basically comes naturally to them. But first house is the fire zone. You are coming into the life, right? You may be exposed to lot many people in the good and bad way. Now you will become like a satellite. Lot of people will be attracted to you for the different reason in a female child. So sometimes dealing with this energy is very difficult for a female, has to go through lot many protection. Even a man who is a very rich, like a celebrity, has to go through lot many protection barriers. Don't be very generous in life. Okay. The person basically has a Venus in the first house. They might marry somebody whom they may be knowing before the marriage. I'm not sure that this will give you a love marriage. There are a lot of other combination, but these people marry somebody whom they may be knowing, either they will be liking or somebody know them. Somebody may be also coming through their family lineage connection also. Most of the time, mother's family lineage is quite possible. Okay. Venus come as a universal second lord, basically speaks about the family. So somewhere basically family relation may also play a very important role. These people may like a very good spouse, beautiful spouse. They may be a working person also. There's a possibility depending upon the sign. So in the first house, Venus, I would like to say this is a fantastic house, but a Mars Nakar ka house. It comes with lot many dangers. There might be possibility that a person might meet untimely death, some disease, some threat, some attack on you. Why? The Venus is the universal marker planet. It is not going to sure shot that a person will die, but something might happen. A black magic. These people are, you can say, a soft target for conducting black magic because they are very good looking, they are very rich, they might have something unique, different from the other. They are blessed in lot many ways, but a beautiful girl, let's say a lot of wealth, can you keep it in the roadside or in the public eye? You keep your all gold money to everybody. Like there may be lot of audience, the people might be watching you. Are all having the good intention towards you? No, somebody may be jealous. Somebody will trying to harm you. Why you have got and they have not got? So that complex comes. So it's like a beauty coming on your head. Sometimes you may be very egotistical, very arrogant that there's nobody beautiful or rich, affluent or artistic like me. Because first house is the command center of your life, especially the brain. If the beauty wealth goes into your head, there will be a pride developing and which might sometimes destroy your thinking ability, decision making abilities. So I have told you the good and bad things both about this. And there's a good thing, you must marry early in the age, or I think this will give you a good marriage with the condition the first lord and son should be very comfortable. If Venus is combust here, this can create a lot of trouble in your life. If Venus is retrograde here, again there's a lot of trouble in the life. Okay, that was Venus in the first house. Now let's come to the second house. Second house is the natural house. The significant planet is Jupiter, and Venus owns this house. So person will have a beautiful face. Most of the feature like first house, but the good family, wealthy family, even if not a wealthy family, a well-to-do. I would like to say above mentioned, uh, a well-to-do upper middle class level. I would like to, or even the riches are also quite obvious. Or if you are not a very rich at the time of the birth, but the moment I think you cross your 25 or let's say 36, you will definitely become financially very sound in your life with the condition there is no Ketu connection here, not Saturn aspecting, or Venus should not be combust, or Venus should not be the lord of a bad house. Venus should not be sitting in a bad nakshatra from the Navtara chakra, as I mentioned in each and every video. Otherwise, this Venus is going to give you, I think, great wealth, great fortune, easy money, easy access in life. Because this Venus will be aspecting your eighth house, you'll be long-lived person. Even for the married life, I think this Venus seems to be very good position. Because from the seventh house, if you see this is the eighth house, sustainability of longevity of your spouse will have a good longevity, might have a great resources, they might be carrying great resources, ancestor wealth and lot many things. So you will get lot of easy money in your life. Stock market, with money, doing business. I think this is a favorable for singers, for the people who do business of restaurants, garments, perfumes, these kind of things. You will be doing the business of antique beauty products. So lot many things will work. You may be a very good singer. You can become a good astrologer also. These people are very wise in speaking and doing. They can be good diplomats also in their life. Banking industry, financial organizations. So these are certain areas basically you can find these people. Okay, this is a fantastic house. I would like to say Venus in the second house. Now let's come to the Venus in the third house. Now, third house basically belongs to the significator portfolio of Mars, Mercury, and Rahu. And third house speaks about the expression. Here, I would like to say Venus is, I think, moderately good in lot many ways, can make you extremely very rich in life. You may be a writer, a poet, a singer, an actor. Okay, you can be a model. Uh, in lot many ways, in the professional ways, I would like to say this Venus is very comfortable. But as far as personal life is concerned, third house happens to be a Upacha house. Okay, if there is no cruel planet association with Venus here, this Venus can also make you fabulous. But somewhere basically in the married life, you might face certain challenges in your life. I've seen in some people's might having addiction in alcohol, drugs, and something because third house in the natural zodiac belt falls under the domain of, I think, Gemini. Okay. These people are very explorable, or their spouse may be very get bored with the thing. Basically, commitment matters basically creates a trouble here. I've seen if the person is not in a bad condition, in the bad temperament, but the spouse might have that bad temperament. They may not be loyal. There might be struggle in the married life, struggle in the family also. Externally, things will look very beautifully. Okay, they are very good in presenting and keeping hiding all good and bad things. They'll be doing great in a PR agencies. These people know how to make things beautiful, better. So I would like to say with certain conditions, Venus is up to some extent is helpless in certain ways because if no male planet is with the Venus in this house, or even if the male planet comes here, can create a big trouble in their life. Even let's say Sun, Mars, Rahu, Ketu can backfire here once in your life. You might get one shock in your life, at least in your life. Destiny may not speak with you. This is not a very comfortable house. Why I'm telling that? Because from fourth house, which Venus is significant of, it is the 12th from that. If you become a too much of a show off kind of a planet, show everything to the world. In the initial some phases, you will become rich, moderate in everything, but you forget the tact, what to keep private and what to show to the public. If you become too much of show off person, slowly your house will be destroyed. Never show your personal life to the public. I kindly request you all because in long term if not happened within the short frame of time till now you might have not experienced within the long time these people are also soft target of coming across tantrics, black magic people very easily. They are very good people, they may be meeting everybody in their life, it's good, but you never know, never shake your hand with anybody whom you are not very well know. Be very careful that through hands lot many energy can transmit, a negative energy can pass on you. Don't show your palm to anybody abruptly. So that was the third house. Now let's bring to the Venus in the fourth house. Now this is the house where Venus is very comfortable, very fantastic planet in the fourth house. This house basically belongs to the moon, but here I'm not, I think, saying that Venus will give you all happiness. All no, you might have a beautiful house, you might have a lot of vehicles, cars, bikes, lot of gold jewelry. You might have fun-loving life. You would like to travel, discover. You would like to live in a very comfortable manner. You might be doing a business of hotel industry, cosmetic industry. You may be an artist also. This is, I think, one of the fantastic house. I think do the business from the home. Okay, so you people may be very comfort, luxury loving in the life. Okay, so in certain ways, basically, depending upon the if the fire sign, I think Venus can be challenging because more if you show off, you will become in a trouble right now. But in Earth sign, let's say Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this Venus can give good result. In Gemini, Libra, and I would like to say Aquarius, this Venus will give fantastic result and much better result in a water signs. Fantastic result. They know that finite balance between the professional external life and private life. They know how to keep the wealth within the curtains. So I would like to say, I think this is a fantastic position for Venus in your birth chart. I would like to say, excellent house. Now let's bring Venus to the fifth house. Fifth house is your ancestor, your lineage, your grandfather, your children's, your decision making ability, your academic abilities, your creativity, speculative gains, stock market, bettings, horse trading, and then lot many other options where quick wealth is coming, celebrity status, great name, great fame, extraordinary wealth. I consider this Venus the most excellent planet in the zodiac belt. This is the most fantastic house I've seen Venus is giving in somebody's chart. But make it sure if Venus is aspected, influenced by any cruel planet, it can turn up into the great disaster in your life. You might be born with a great artistic skill, great thinking ability. Your sense of humor will be fantastic. You'll be a very creative person. This is the house of love marriage also. Venus can give you the love marriage in your life. You will marry somebody, great gains in the business because from seventh house, the Venus is Karka is in the 11th houses away from that. That's why I'm telling you, any planet which is in 11th house away from its Karka house becomes very powerful in the birth chart. So Venus here can give you beautiful children. Mostly, I think daughters, mostly the daughter, that will be the signal of you will be becoming very rich in your life because this is a Trikona house and the Lakshmi ji controls the Trikona house. This Venus is equal to Lakshmi. So I would like to say never disrespect women, never treat a woman in a bad way, no matter what happens. If some way, good way, you might have got some bad results in certain manners in the life. I think there might be lot many other factors like which kind of sign, which kind of nakshatra Venus from the moon it's sitting. So sometimes whatever I am saying, things may not match also. I completely agree. Some people may write, sir, things are not matching because I said that there are a lot of angles. This one video is not a complete description about the planet. No. But here I am telling you about the basic probability of a planet in a house. This house happens to be the Leo zone in the a very royal nature, royal creative people. But sometimes you'll be missing one thing in your life, privacy in your life. You might become a public figure, celebrity. So become very careful with your words, communication, action. This house can even make you bigger celebrity than the first house Venus. Even then, not necessary everybody has a beauty. Somebody can be a great writer, great director, great filmmaker. Somebody may be creating a big organization, fashion industry. Somebody, a lady will be creating a lot of, I can say, beautiful constructions and lot many things. So this Venus gives you an extra space craft and lot many things, aviation sector and lot many things. You can imagine that beyond the limit, these people, if has a good moon in the second house with the Venus in the fifth, you have no idea. At least your grandfather might have been a very significant identity in your life because this house speaks about the grandfather also. The grandfather might have been a renowned person in his timeline, in his lineage. He might have been looking very young or something because this shows that genetically you are rich in some way or other way. You are born in a specific community to make sure that community guidelines are never broken in the life. So never make your grandfather, your grandmother, your ancestors unhappy in any way on the name of modernization. If you're born male, stay male. If you're born female, stay female. Don't go for gender alterations. Don't go for this LGBT nonsense. I strictly, lot many people may not like this statement. I completely get criticism from that. I'm prepared for that. But honestly speaking, Venus is the mother earth, the universe, the nature, Prakriti. And when we try to play with the Prakriti, we harm the environment, it punishes us in different way. Not necessarily immediately. Lot many people might have damaged the nature in any way, and they might be suffering in this lifetime. They might be having lot of caliber, lot of work, but somebody else will be using your benefits. So that was, I think, the final word in the Venus in the fifth house. Then let's come to the Venus in the sixth house. This is the house of conflict, prarabdha karma, litigation, competition, extramarital affair, divorce, separation, diseases, especially sexual diseases, diseases related to your liver, kidney, intestine, gallbladder. I have a host of chart people having Venus in the sixth. They are in the trouble in the married life, especially males. Even for female, this is not a very wise house. I said now women are the biggest competitor of other women. Women are not such big competitor for men, but female and to another female can become a great. This is not told abruptly. A female can become a biggest enemy of a other female. This house is a competitive house. The female with this placement, be very careful. This literally Venus can literally create Mahabharata, Ramayana in anybody's life. You will start the conflict, but where it will end, you don't have in your hand. You have the choice to do action. Sixth house Venus is a trap for both the people. Why you have got the Venus in the time in the past life, somewhere with the wealth, with the woman, with the opposite world, you have done a very bad treatment in your past life. It's a crystal clear symbol. You may be rich, you may be powerful, lot many things. Okay, you'll be born in a powerful family because from your ancestor's house, grandfather's house, he may be wealthy somewhere. He may be a very renowned person. You are advantageous in certain way. Somebody within your family, your elder brother, sister, or somebody may be powerful. But this is a trap. I think extramarital affair, premarital sex, indulgence will literally destroy you if you are only interested in the biological combination of the life, this is a trap. And strictly giving you a warning, lot of people will tell you lot many things. Basically, I don't consider even if the Venus is exalted in Pisces, it can be very destructive in it. This is a Upacha house, this is a trick house, and throughout the life you have to keep an eye on your spouse. It's a moral duty. If you are not a bad person, keep an eye on your husband. But be very diplomatic, careful in the conflict resolution. So I don't consider sixth house Venus as a very well until unless if Saturn is very good in the chart. That can save you. But multiple marriage, no marriage, litigation, a man pulled in the court of law for no reason. In this lifetime, you may say that my wife put me dowry cases or rape cases or live-in relationship or you got on something. Nowadays, if you see all the judicially activities are against men's wife. Everybody is feeling why this is biasness. Look at the history of the men's. What you might have done towards the female. You might have, I'm not, I think, trying to justify any woman's crime. No. Today, you may be a female. You think that using your advantage, you are doing to punish somebody. You have got the advantage. It's a trap. It's a trap. It's not going to last for long. I'm not going to take the woman's side also, neither men's side. If you are being a human being, if you treat the other side, I said the other side. This is commonly Venus definitely being a female significator planet, but it's a male planet. It's Shukracharya. It's a Rakshas guru. It traps both male and female. It doesn't spares anybody. This material world is just an illusion. This is not the only life. We have to go through lot many lives. And Venus becomes one of the prime reason we take birth again and again. So make sure you treat others well. You may be cheated, you may be bad treated in lot many times to maintain that calm composition, treating others as well. Trying to fix other people's conflict. This kind of karma can take you out of this conflict. Try to solve, bring solution to somebody's life. Never try to interfere in anybody's married life, please. With the Venus in the second house, even being an astrologer, when I see nobody is willing to understand anything, I don't give a straightforward answer. You can blame me for becoming a bad astrologer, yes. But if you're bound to suffer, I'm not going to coming in between. If that is your prarabdha karma, sixth house is a prarabdha karma, the most dangerous house, and Venus becomes debilitated in Virgo. And once the conflict of female will start, you have no idea where it will end. So nowadays, living in a Kali Yuga, taking fight with the Venus is never a wise choice. It should not be a matter of ego or pride. Go to the graveyard, you will see lot of rich, powerful male, female, all are buried there. That is the worst reality. So, sixth house Venus, I don't recommend a very good combination. Be careful, premarital sex, live-in relationship, situationship, all of new invented words nowadays. Huh? This is a destruction of a marriage, loss of a marriage, more than one marriage. Okay. So that was there, and Venus in the seventh house, significant in its own house. Is it a good combination? Not always. I have seen with the people, Venus in the seventh house gets a very beautiful spouse, becomes a good person, becomes very rich. But again, I said it's a trap. May not be like sixth house Venus, but even I have seen in some male chart nowadays that Venus has put them behind the bars. Although they may be very rich, they may be giving alimony, they may be giving lot many things. Some female also suffer that husband is a characterless person. I've seen in a female's chart, Venus in the seventh house, husband is a characterless, like a Romeo after marriage, extramarital affairs. Why she got like that kind of husband? She might have been that same man who might have done multiple affairs, and she has got the taste of her own karma. I said, na, seventh house is what? It is the family of your enemy, of your prarabdha karma. And Venus is the representation of your prarabdha karma. If you understand this, you are wise enough what I'm trying to tell that. Why Venus is a trap, a beauty, a wealth, easily available. You should think that why things are very easily. That's a trap. I simply tell you have control on your all five senses. Venus in the seventh house is a trap. You might get a good spouse. Okay. You might get a good spouse. But there, he or she may be having a lot of attention. As I told, Venus in the first house. A person may be having a lot of options. That person thinks that I am the god. No, it's a trap. That's for you also, and the Venus in the seventh both has a trap. I don't consider Venus as a very logical planet. Why? Venus gets debilitated in the logical sign Virgo, sixth house, conflict. Venus deals in a different kind of fight. It's Maya, illusion. It's very difficult to unfold. So be very careful. Go through lot many other factors. If Jupiter is not good, Saturn is not good, this Venus can become disaster. But not always. Some people I have seen, they have a fantastic married life, more than 25 years married. Beautiful life, no extramarital affair, rich, wealthy. If you're loyal, honest, and don't fall into the trap, fantastic life, I would like to say. Even a bigger celebrity in lot many ways. In your community, in your society, you can be a good businessman. Good thing, good character, earn money through writers matter. Then this Venus, don't try to fool the people in this house. You have no idea. Venus is the world opposite to you. Okay, Venus is the illusionary world. If you are an individual, seventh house is the world opposite to you. How people used to see you. You cannot fool so many people. Neither I. I said "Na, you have a complete freedom to criticize me on this point, but I said that you cannot make everybody happy. Somebody will be dishappy from you. So that was Venus in the seventh. Now Venus in the eighth house, dark secretive house. This is the house where Venus shows you the hidden skills, hidden talents, hidden wealth. These people may be very rich, very wealthy, artistically inclined, but in a married life, I have not seen this Venus is giving very good thing. A lot of doubts, lot of question mark in lot many things. But make sure I think this Venus gives you a lot of unearned wealth, easy money, easy access. But if through unethical means, if you earn, this is not a good thing. These people may be good archaeological experts. They may be good designers. They may be artists. They may be script writers. They may be good spies. They may be looking like a policeman, like a model. But these people are very sharp. Let's say if Jupiter in second is the best planet in terms of a guru, Venus tells you how to deal the adverse part of life. Let's say you are surrounded by lot many people. You are like a Jupiter like a person. Okay, completely sorry. You're a teacher kind of person with a great wisdom, but the people around you are the people holding guns in the hand. They're not willing to listen to you. Venus in the eighth will give you the ability to become a Mohini avatar of Vishnu to meet your objects in life. Sometimes you have to use that tact, art to change the way and deal the adversity in your life because 8,000 transformation, dark secret, fears, phobia, insecurities. Venus knows how to come out of that areas. It's a great artistic planet, a great ability, a great discovery planet. But these people may not be very public in life. Don't make anything public in the social media or anywhere with the Venus in the eight. Your pictures, your photos, your palms, your married life. Be very careful. You are putting things in the public. Fourth house, eighth house are a private house. Whenever you have a Venus in the fourth and eighth, don't be very expressive in the public domain. Don't speak up everything in the public domain. Don't trust your friends, family member blindly. After marriage, there can be great transformation. Either marriage can sustain, either they can be detached, either untimely death is quite possible. Mysterious death is also quite possible. So that was Venus in the eighth. Now we will come to the Venus in the ninth house. Ninth house is the society. House belongs to the Jupiter. Venus is a very liberal nature, balanced nature kind of a planet. It believes in let's have all religion in the similar path, equality. It's a trap. Equality is a trap. Again, I said that there is nothing equal in the universe. Can we make Sun and Venus equal? Why Venus gets combust with the Sun? So ninth house is a dharma. Venus is a Rakshas guru. This house belongs to Jupiter. So I'll not say that Venus people having in the ninth all will be adharmic. No. But they will have a very not desperate in terms of dharma until unless it's a fire sign or up to some extent water sign. Air sign and earth sign, their dharma will be beauty, their dharma will to become a celebrity, their dharma will be luxury, their dharma will be wealth, their dharma will be beauties of the material world. Somehow, if the Jupiter is in damaged condition and Venus in the ninth, these people can literally destroy your society. I've seen lot many people fly. They have a political aspirations. For the sake of money, they become influencers, a puppet in the hand of some people who will play against its own religion, own dharma. So you have to be very careful if you are doing such kind of things. You think that you are not going to punished, definitely you are going to punish. May not come in this lifetime. In this lifetime, lot many people are short of wealth, short of community help, short of family, and lot many things. They suffer for no reason because ninth house is community, society, dharma, your guru. If you have done something wrong with this house in the Venus, it is not going to give you the bad married life, not in this lifetime, but in next lifetime for sure. This house does not punishes you immediately, but this is the society, you civilizational thought. But if you are a good human being, good person, following the dharma in a righteous way, knowing it and presenting in right way, that's fine. But this house Venus, I have not seen always a very welcome Venus. They're least bothered about the society, dharma, what's are going on, not going on. Lot many people chat. Some of you might have and may not be like that, but I have got experiences of lot many people, not from right now, from past 25 years. I have a chart. I can speak with examples over here, but I will not do that. I will not share anybody's privacy here. That's against my professional protocol. So with the Venus in the ninth house, don't be influenced by the other society, other culture, other religion. कहते हैं ना, this is not a very comfortable house for Venus, I would like to say. Even in Libra, even in Pisces, I said that's a trap. You may be confused in lot many things. You will come across lot of luxurious gurus. Guru is a very simplified. Jupiter seems to be very simplified. Even Venus is a guru, but Rakshasa guru. It knows the art to change the faces. You can think like a Ravana. Best example. Guru of Rakshasas in some way. Okay, then let's bring Venus to the 10th house. 10th is the karma. This house is a good house up to some extent. I think I would like to say these people may be engaged in good profession, good fields, very educated people. They may be having their own organization, maybe artist. They may be good chartered accountant also. There is a possibility they may be information technology, IT sector, in the artificial intelligence is also, I think, one of the domains. They may be into garment industry, diamond industry, musical instrument, artistic skills, independent profession, building a film organization, production houses, lot of dubbing, mixing, and lot of technical aspect to the filmmaking and lot many other things. Venus is 10,000 is a fantastic planet. With less effort, you'll get more results in your life. But Sun and Saturn should be in a good condition. Then only Venus in the 10th can make you a bigger person in your life. But make sure you have to keep your private life and public life very balanced in the life. You'll have a very powerful mother-in-law supporting to you after marriage. This is a fantastic house. Great rise in the life, especially if the moon is in the first house or fourth house. A very dreamy kind of a person has the ability to convert dream into reality. Especially that's why I'm telling Sun and Saturn should be powerful for this Venus to give you the desired result. If Jupiter aspect this Venus, this person is very grounded, very beautiful human being. Jupiter in the fourth, Venus in the 10th, one of the biggest Raj Yoga in the birth chart. If you can utilize through wisdom, through introspection, they both are antargyanis, those gurus. That takes you to the great height in life. You'll be one of those 3% person in the world who controls the universe, World Bank and lot many things. So that was Venus in the 10th. Then Venus coming into the 11th house, friends, network, desires, fulfillment of all wishes and desires. This is a fantastic house. You will be never short of wealth in your life. But there's a condition apply. Don't run after peoples. Let them come to you. If you chase being a man, if you chase a girl, this is not the right thing. Even you are a female, you are chasing for a rich man or running behind them. In the short time frame, you will gain it, but not a long frame because 11th house in the natural zodiac bed falls under the Aquarius zodiac bed. You have to develop the group teamwork, network. Something you have to add value to the society. I myself has Venus in the Taurus in the 11th house. I am adding value. Somebody may like, somebody no like, but I am building up a big network, trying to help each and everybody. Somewhere you have to do something for the world. Like the people who created Facebook, okay, like the people who created Google, Microsoft, lot many things to the people's life. Like lot of people are great social media influencers. This is a great house to become a social media influencer. To any kind of knowledge, skill, IT, doctor, medicine, law, anything, you can become a big public. Wealth will come to you easy throughout the life. But don't use corrupt methods. Never go for drugs, alcohol, extramarital affair. These kind of things will destroy. Character should be very prominent in this house. Venus is very tricky planet in 11th house. It's a kind of a Badha Karaka house also as per the natal zodiac belt. But so if you treat females in a bad way with a bad eyesight, this Venus is not going to help you. It will stop the flow of wealth. Never buy things on loans, EMIs with the Venus and the 11th. It is never the wise way. Comfort, luxury things will come upon your life, but the Jupiter, Saturn holds that how much wishes and desire will be fulfilled in your lifetime, how much rich you will become. With the Venus, you can, sky is the limit to become the multi-billionaire, multi-rich in your life. One of the finest planet, I would like to say Venus in the 11th house. But you should not be very comfort loving because technically from 4th house, it is 8 houses away. So somewhere you have to do something for the society. Like I'm working 18 hours a day, despite having business. I'm not always running after money and wealth, but after intellectual knowledge, sharing with lot many people, trying to help as many people as possible. But yes, you have to be very professional in your life. Nothing comes free of cost. Never take anything free from somebody, not somebody's time. If somebody is expert, you are expert in something, never do that for free in the world. Please. A lot of people ask me that why I don't do free consultation. That is not going to value you because I said na, people mostly go to the astrologer in the bad times. अपना मतलब बन गया भाड़ में जाए जनता. That is the mentality of the people I've seen in my life. I've done lot many things. I've made a Facebook group since 2017, Cosmic Lights Astrology Group. Some of the people who might be watching my group may be knowing. From 7 years, I have written lot many articles. I have answered lot many comments, lot many questions. Lot of people have freely learned from my that. Okay, fine. I have no objection. Anything that free comes to you never shapes your life. When you are not willing to pay the price to receive something from other end, you are creating a prarabdha karma. In order to pay it in a much bigger way, I have gone through in my life, in my childhood to still date, I have never asked or begged for something in my life. No. With the Venus in the 11th, no matter what good and bad things, you should never try to give something free to the somebody. Never try to. Venus is a typical kind of a planet like a seventh house. It's like a negotiating skills, nothing free, no charity. Lot of people say that Venus exalted in the 12th house. So in the 12th house, let's come to the Venus in the 12th house. Everybody thinks that a Venus in the 12th house can make you great rich. No. This is a detachment house, sacrifice, service, for which you will never get reward in this lifetime. Some people may be extremely very rich. I think you can see the chart of Mr. Gautam Adani. He is a Venus in the 12th. Look at his beginning. He's doing a lot of things for the people in the world. Lot of things. If you think that wealth will come from the sky and you will become rich, a female chart, Venus in the 12th, she will be dreaming only. Only dreaming is not sufficient. You have to do the action also. Venus in 12th, good characters, but not restricted to the dream only. Whatever ideas, thought, you will be given with some gifted talent, hidden talent. This is one of the most iconic house where Venus, I find it very comfortable. Venus keeps the trap again here. Go towards the material life, go towards the spiritual life. Keep yourself spiritually well in this house internally, because this house, you may be exposed to the whole world, you may be disconnected to the, you will be very clever in keeping your private life, extramarital affair, lot many things, cheating and lot many things, but you think that this is a universal CCTV camera. How much good or bad way wealth you are making. If you're going to prostitute, if you're adopting prostitution as a profession to adopt money, to quick money, this house will literally destroy. Literally, this business is likely to destroy you. I have a chart of lot many female who have done such kind of acts in 1917, 80s. My grandfather was on the astrologer. He left a lot of legacy of chart of his professional lifetime. In the short frame, this is the house. Again a very trap house. It's a submission. So be very careful. This house can give you great creative ideas, innovative ideas, good writers, good singers, good directors, filmmakers. They may be into diamond business, they may be into garment business, they may be into food processing business, they may be in export import, they may be even making lot many, I think, perfumes. Innovative house. This house demands innovation, good character, sound sleep. Okay. And if you're married, be very loyal to your spouse, whether you're a man or a woman. The moment you cheat with any counter argument, let's say your spouse has cheated you. Now you in retaliation do the same. Now this cat dog fight will go on years after year, life after life. In the first place, you must ask, okay, you have gotten Venus and my spouse cheated me. There may be lot many angle to that Venus. Just don't look at the Venus in the 12th house. Let's say Jupiter is in bad condition, you are a female. It shows that you might have done the same thing with your spouse and you were not caught. So your secret, your spouse is cheating you. Lot many people basically don't understand that why we are suffering despite of having lot many good planet. We are just looking at the trailer. This video is a trailer, not a conclusion. I said, and don't take this video as a final outcome. But when some people writes the comment, I feel shocked. I'm mentioning again and again, for that personal consultation is needed. Then people will keep on roaming the thousand videos. But most of the people will either say completely good things or negative things. Nobody is going to tell you because they are not watching your chart individually. Looking at an individual chart, each planet in a different degree, at a different Navamsha. There are a lot of different angles of a planet. Either that planet Dasha is likely to come in your life or not. That planet is Atma Karaka, Amatya Karaka, like Venus is your Atma Karaka, Amatya Karaka, Putra Karaka. Let's say the sixth highest degree planet, Ganati Karaka, happens to be the Venus and a male. Venus sitting in a good house can completely destroy your life. I have a chart of lot many males. Excellent Venus, exalted Venus in the first house, but sixth highest degree planet. He was literally destroyed. Honey trapped. With the loose character, he got trapped. Easy money, easy wealth. And he is behind the bars right now. I have charts of lot many people. I'm not trying to scare, but I'm going to tell you the both side possibles. Okay. So that way, friends, basically I've given you some basic idea about Venus in the all 12 houses. Okay, if you like this video, please put the like button, subscribe as much as possible, share with your friends. If you have any agreement, disagreement, you can drop down in the comment sections with the questions. Anybody willing to take professional consultation, you can WhatsApp me on my WhatsApp number, or if you want to study astrology professionally, you can also message me on the WhatsApp for the courses and fee structures and all. Okay. I am putting down in the description center. So friends, this was the video related to the Venus in the 12th house. Stay connected to this channel. I'll be bringing up more secretive topics and a lot of things you might have not seen in any other channel. Okay. So stay connected. Have a good day, good weekend. Meeting you soon.